What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of 2025 of Collector Strikes Back. We are excited. Happy New Year to everybody. Yes, we hope everybody had a kick-ass New Year's. We are excited this year. We are going to be having some really fun-ass episodes. And you know I'm in the house, your boy Manny Maldonado with my amazing co-host, Edwin San Juan.
Yes, amazing. Like Spider-Man, definitely excited for the new year, for what it's going to bring. Can't wait. We're one more year closer to The Mandalorian coming out in 2026.
It's still
like a big nerd.
They didn't move it up. They didn't move it up. It's still 20. Okay, 20.
I mean, it's done and it's getting
It's done.
edited, all that stuff, but I can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited.
And we had to bring our friend back to kick off our new year too.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnny Roque.
Yes, welcome back.
Yeah. Guns blazing.
He was the last and he's the first, bro. Wow. Put
Back
that
to
together.
back.
Yeah.
And for you guys are keeping notes, this is episode 19. 19, okay? But the first one of 2025, we are excited because this year we got some, there's going to be some toys. We're going to be planning on setting up some toy. We're going to be hanging out at toy shows. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff this year.
Do you have any resolutions that you want to talk about?
Here we go.
Are resolutions you've broken already?
Yes. It's only been
broken?
day one, day two. I kind of gave up on those a while back. I guess one resolution is to not be so judgy, I guess. Judgy.
Okay.
And meaning like on shows. Like we remember how first we were apprehensive on the Skeleton Crew.
Okay.
We're like, we don't know. Because we had such a bad taste with the Alkalite.
Uh-huh.
So I like the fact that I wasn't too judgy. Now I'm enjoying the Skeleton Crew a little bit.
Okay,
So
all right.
I think I'm going to continue that path and not being so judgy or jumping the gun.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And everything. And meaning like...
I thought you were talking about as comedians. because
No,
there's a lot of them out there that you can.
No,
judge,
as
like, oh my God, I wouldn't have
comedians,
said that joke.
as comedians, we still have to do what we have to do. But I'm just talking about when the toys and positivity and all that other stuff. Let's take it down a notch. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My New Year's resolution is I'm about quality, not quantity.
Ooh,
Oh, cool,
I
cool.
like that.
Yeah, because I can end up buying so much stuff.
So does that mean you want to be focused a little bit more on special edition toys this year? Is that where the route you're going?
Yeah, special editions, maybe like $1,000 piece toy like you did.
Like I did last year.
You know, not just with toys, but in relationships.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Quality.
So you might
and
want to
then-
go hang out with me in Cabo this year. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm definitely. That's
Take
on a
you and
to-do
your
list.
girl, maybe nice little hotel, relax by the beach. You're looking forward to that? Maybe open to
Yeah,
that.
she loves the beach.
But
Bro.
there'll be a
She loves the
Walmart not that far away either.
beach. Oh yeah, and she loves taking us to Walmart. I got the right one. I'm just quality, not
Okay,
quantity.
okay.
Not quantity. Yeah, and everything too. Like you said, Cabo, like with stand up comedy. I want to work on making my set
Yeah,
cleaner,
tighter,
and getting
cleaner.
rid of all the stuff that I feel like and just reinventing myself,
Yeah.
becoming new, and having my what I'm going through life now, being 55 years old, gonna be 56 soon.
Nice.
Like I want to just talk about my life and put it out there and take risks and chances, like you were talking about on the last episode.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
And then
So-
you got a lot to see. I'm raising a teenage. Well, now he's a man. He's going to
Wow.
be 20 this year.
Yeah.
In a couple
Wow.
of months.
he's
and-
taller than you,
And
already,
he's
huh?
been taller than me since 7th grade. So that don't mean nothing. But you could talk about your fatherhood because your daughter's getting bigger already.
Yep,
as
10
we
years old.
speak. 10
Yep.
years old. Time flies. So shout out to Jordan, killing it,
Yep.
killing it in school, killing it as a kid. So yeah.
Yeah, she's doing great. I'm really proud of her. She's singing now. She's taking
Awesome.
singing lessons.
Love it.
Yeah. So she's going to concerts and stuff like that.
Good,
Things
good.
I never did when I was little. It was too expensive.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
I was paying taxes when I was 10.
Dude, she got a lot of stuff for Christmas, man. And she's like, she's spoiled, but she's not like a rotten, or she's
Right.
not a bad
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah.
But I do definitely,
But yeah,
spare no expense.
that provides safety. Like she feels safe. Like, oh, I'm being taken care of. Like this guy
Yeah.
can go to for anything.
But I'm scared on and I don't want her to get lazy and think that everything's just gonna come to her and give her. There's a fine line.
Yeah.
You want to don't set your kids up to. You want to set them up for success, and that's what I want to focus on this year. Also, quality, not quantity. Not quantity of gifts, but quality of gifts.
Quality.
Everything.
I love it. I love it. I
Yeah,
like
so,
that a lot.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you, Johnny?
I'm gonna do a marathon, the LA marathon this year.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
I'm going to
Wait, do you run at all?
Yeah, I jog normally.
He said we
Oh
can
yeah.
run it.
Well, when he was working out at my place, he was like jump roping and stuff like
Okay.
that. Like,
Oh, because it was too hot.
Yeah,
I was in
it's too
Vegas, man. This was middle of the summer.
Forget that.
but they do. They
So how
run.
many-
They run in that heat.
The
to
LA
condition
marathon
themselves.
is how
26 point.
26.2?
Yeah, something. Like
Yeah.
Is that something you would do, Solomon?
No, I'm just asking, like you're saying, any other city marathon is a different distance. It's always
They're all the same. They're all the same.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
20. Okay.
You can tell he doesn't run.
And you guys, if you guys don't know, that's our boy Solomon, the man behind the master plan. Happy New Year's to him. And
Happy New
do you
Year,
have any
guys.
resolutions that you're doing this year?
I do have one resolution. Let me see if I can find a button for it. I think I was there. There it is.
Think big, bitch.
I just want to think bigger. So,
Okay.
you know, that's my resolution.
I like that.
What is it? Can you hit that again?
Think big, bitch.
Think bigger.
That's what I tell my girlfriend when we're doing it. Just think it's big, bitch.
And then she says, check, please.
But
that's cool.
I feel like you cut him off.
No, go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, continue with the marathon.
You really
We had to
went
get
to
a Solomon in there, too.
Okay, all right. But I mean,
I
because
know.
I want to run a marathon. What about you, Solomon?
I want to see if Solomon ran the marathon.
Marathon's a huge thing, bro. You got to train for months for that. You
Well,
can't
I'm not
just-
gonna like try and finish it all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a lot of people do that. I'm gonna run all 26.2. I was like, no, I'm gonna run most of it. I'll walk a little, run a little bit more.
Okay. all
Like I
right.
just want to finish it. I'm
That's
not trying
really
to do
awesome.
any
Okay.
time.
Have you ever ran a marathon before? In your life?
No, just the pandemic. I would run half marathons.
So that's 13,
Yeah, 13 miles.
and you did that nonstop, straight.
Well, not nonstop, but like I do like 5 miles one day, and then one day like it was a pandemic. Damn. So
Yeah,
like,
it's just getting outside. Period.
yeah. Just I would run from.
Were you running with a mask on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like to increase the intensity. Yeah, just to make it harder for me.
So wait, you said 13 miles, not straight. So you would run 5 one
Oh
day
no,
and
I'd
five-
run that straight.
Oh, okay. all right.
13 miles, like in the pandemic, I'd run from like Lincoln Heights to Echo Park, the downtown, back to Lincoln Heights.
Wow, so it was like warriors.
Yeah,
Just trying to get from one side of town.
you have no.
They had to cover so many miles.
They
They-
did.
Oh my! The city was deserted, man. It
Yeah.
was terrifying running. Like, oh shit,
Oh
someone's
wow,
gonna-
that's kind of sense of freedom though to have the whole. It's kind of like what's the movie Will Smith was in when he was like
Yeah,
last
I
guy,
Am
like-
Legend.
I Am Legend. Yeah,
It was like I Am Legend and The Purge got mixed.
mixed together.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't
So,
know.
Johnny, how long have you been wanting to do this marathon?
I want it forever. I've never done it. I've ran since I was a kid. Like I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna
Is that how
like.
you came to America?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Sorry.
Get your immigrant jokes on. Wow.
I know. Didn't he say he wanted to
Unbelievable.
clean up his act?
Unbelievable.
Not on the pod. though.
Not on the pod. Bobby can still be ruthless.
Yeah, my family came on a plane, and then we stood.
So you're running as a kid.
Yeah,
In school or
Well, right around puberty, I started jogging with my sister
okay.
because my sister was in high school. My dad was like, "Go with her." So we'd go jogging around the park. I was a fat kid, grew, and then I just kept running like throughout my life.
Yeah.
I think when I first met you, you were heavier and fat, right?
Yeah, I was like 230, 220.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I was a big dude.
I've
So
always
were
got
you-
the slim version.
Were you up and down with it, or because
Kind of, but like when we met, I was like you met me probably at 190, 180, and then I just gradually grew to like 215, 230.
wow. And then you were like, enough's enough.
Kind of. I got my heart broken.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I started
really?
working out and I went vegan for a long
Some
time.
chick called
and-
you fat piece of shit. You started slim fast, or
I got all sad and I like did a lot of like inner
Oh,
healing. I read
okay.
books.
Okay.
all right, okay,
And, like,
some self awareness.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Oh, so much self-awareness. I am a fat piece of shit.
Wow.
But then I want to do boxing this year too. I want to go back into boxing,
Okay,
like just
man.
for a few months.
all right. So you have a lot of resolutions, or
Just
you
buried ours big time.
Well,
Well, it's like
Yes,
self
headliner
improvement stuff.
resolutions. We're all just trying to be.
I'm just trying to like get healthy. Like I'm trying to make the shirt fit again.
Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it.
But also like read more books and again stand-up stuff.
Nice. Nice. I
Just-
love it. All that stuff is good stuff, man.
I try to stick to one every year. Have you guys ever stuck to one?
To one,
Yeah. I have.
I went to not to have sex for a year, and I did it for 6 years.
Wow, you really like that resolution?
I really liked it. Well, actually, the first year was like just a drought, and then the second year I go, let's make this a cause, and then And then the next 4 years, I was trying to get some, and it didn't.
I'm too good at this.
But like Solomon said, every resolution you have, you end up not people. Oh, I want to go to the gym, and then they stop going, or like that's why I kind of don't do that. Like I wanted to stop smoking cigarettes for the longest time, and every year I would try to, and then it just wouldn't work. But now I just quit. I just stopped.
You went cold turkey?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I mean, I smoked like maybe 6 cigarettes for Georgia's special.
Yeah.
But before that,
Yeah,
I went
that's the last time I remember
a
you
month.
smoking was that Georgia special.
Yeah, I went a month before that. I was on the cruise ship and I didn't do any. And then after that, I haven't smoked since.
That's
So,
awesome, man.
yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Definitely. It's all about trying to live longer be around the ones we love.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
of course.
You
And
can give a day or take a day.
yeah, I like that. I like that. So this year we want to I think on the podcast we want to kind of learn about, because we know about Star Wars and all that stuff, but that's why when we have guests like you, and other guests are going to be coming in, we want to learn different toys and different,
Well, focus on the collector's aspect
Yeah,
of it
the
versus
collectors.
the strikes back,
Right.
The Star Wars aspect. But yeah, definitely. 'Cause
So
last
today-
episode you were on, we were talking about Marvel, the Marvel
Mhm.
universe, right? And then we were gonna say today,
And today we noticed that you brought some things for us, so we wanted you to kind of explain what is it that you brought, and what is it you like about it so much.
Okay, one thing that I like collecting are variants and like first
Variants.
issues. Like I
yes.
love. Oh my! I kick myself every day because I almost got a Spider-Gwen issue #1,
Oh,
and instead I got a Gwenpool, which
Oh,
is
okay.
just a different version of.
And
Deadpool.
and for our listeners and viewers,
I have both those
explain
toys.
what the Spider Glen.
It's an alternate version of Spider-Man, but as Gwen Stacy, and then same thing Deadpool, but Gwen Stacy.
So it's the whole alternate universe.
Yeah,
again,
alternate
where
universe.
it's
Okay,
another
okay, all
life.
right, all
Yeah.
right, all
And
right.
then another universe, Spider-Man, Peter Parker's girlfriend, Gwen Stacy, is Spider-Man, and Peter Parker's just Peter Parker.
Yeah, he goes to having a normal life.
Yeah.
Like he
All right.
dies, I think, in that too. But like,
Yeah, it's just so it's role reversal.
Okay,
And I guess Lady Pool, is it?
Lady Pool and Gwenpool are two different
Oh, okay.
people.
yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
is that what that Solomon's pulling up right there?
Yeah.
yeah, her
Spider-
actual name's like Ghost Spider.
Ghost
like,
Spider.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I have that toy, that action figure. Yeah, it's very posable.
That comic book went up like.
Sorry.
I was all mad. I was like, oh, wait, that is very bad. That comic book like shot up in price.
Wow. So
Like,
from what to what?
It went from like when you could buy it, it was probably like $3. It's like $300 now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like because Spider-Gwen just went like it was a very popular character, still is.
Right. And then the Deadpool.
It didn't really. Okay, there was this comic book of Deadpool when they meet, and Deadpool just beats the hell out of Dead Gwen or whatever, Pool Gwen.
Mhm.
Like he
Gwenpool.
just he beats her up, and then it's like, remember, there's only one Deadpool, and then that was the end of that like character line.
Oh wow.
Like Deadpool's a really bad guy. Like he's not a good guy.
No.
Like they recently made him into like a more hokey pokey. But like when he first, like the first few issues of Deadpool, that blind lady, he kind of has her like as a slave.
Yeah.
Like he kind of has her captured. The guy Weasel, his first like sidekick, another person he's kind of torturing into helping him.
All right.
Like he's a mercenary.
right.
But then like he defeats the even badder guys. So like that's like I became a huge Deadpool fan, like huge. Like maybe 2 years before the movies came out. Like,
okay, so the comic books, because of
Yeah.
his rawness, and to me he's like Spider-Man but with a gun and knives. Like
kind of like he has this character flaw of never having to deal with his problems. So there's no like character growth.
recourse. Oh,
Like there's always like, oh, I got my arm chopped off. It grows back, so he gets to be like a dickhead again.
okay, yeah.
Like where other characters, and like he has nobody that he actually cares about in his circle. So he doesn't have these like connections that other characters have.
Because he's pretty much immortal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have immortality, you're like
Yeah,
everyone
kind of
else is a
responsible,
peasant
right?
to you.
Yeah, kind of.
Because
responsible with it.
you could die, you come back.
Yeah,
There's
whatever,
no
I'm back.
there's no ramification of any of your actions.
It's kind of like how Wolverine was. Every time he got messed up, he's like
But like he
Healing
slows
power.
down.
healing power.
Like he gets older.
He does get
Like,
older.
He does
He
get
gets
older.
older.
Deadpool doesn't.
Yeah, Deadpool. Well, because Deadpool's body is constantly dying because it's fighting cancer. So he's not recreating new living
And he was
cells.
made up too by the same dude that did the Wolverine guy, right? Deadpool, wasn't he?
The same, like it was the same
Concept?
program. The
Pro-
same
pro-
program.
same
the,
program, right?
To try to make a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a Canadian program where they like shot people up with like the super serum gene.
Because I remember seeing that in one of those Wolverines movies when they had Deadpool. When he,
What, the original Wolverine?
Yeah.
That was, oh no, but that was like such a weird,
it
terrible.
was such a
mix.
weird, right? I remember that. Remember how you go,
Yeah, we couldn't talk.
Yeah,
you know.
they shut his mouth like But through that, like this is why I think Ryan Reynolds is probably one of the smartest, bravest actors. Because through that one character, he made that sizzle himself.
Yeah.
He made all of the promos.
He played that character too, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played that character.
That was him too, right?
Yeah.
And they got so much backlash. It
Yeah.
was such a terrible
It was that version of
version of
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Because he never has katanas coming out of his like arms.
Yeah.
He never has like lasers coming out of his eyes.
Yeah. But he did have the smart mouth. That's why they
Yeah.
shut him up like that. Yeah. Because I was even annoyed by his character. Like, shut the fuck up already.
He wasn't even talking.
When they got him muffled up, I was like, yeah, right. This is great. And I knew nothing about Deadpool when I saw that. And I was like, so I thought he could never talk.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. When I first saw
And
it,
then I started
Deadpool
seeing
can't
the
talk.
movies. Yeah.
But then he's got a mouth on him. Man. He's
And
got
then
a
some.
mouth on
And
him.
then
yeah,
some.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's nobody else that could play that character, if you ask me.
So him beating up the lady version of him,
That like stifled the growth of her comic.
I think so. Because now everything being woke and all that, you know, it's like, oh, you're just beating up a woman like that. It's
Yeah.
not right. But Spider Gwen, Ghost, what is it?
Like Ghost
Spider. You're giving women power, empowering them. That's probably why it shot up and stuff like that. I mean,
Well, you gave her own like character, and like her costume was completely different.
right.
Her like backstory and like just her reality was very much similar but different in the same sense of like fans of Spider-Man were able to jump on with that.
She's hot. I want to dress my girlfriend up in Spider Gwen. And I want to
Sure you do.
shoot some webs at her.
Yes, I'm sure you do. All right. So,
Sorry.
yeah, again, please, let's get back to the collecting for a second. Please. All of a sudden, it still comes back to Edwin and his sex escapades, no matter what. So,
God.
can you show our guests? Tell us what you brought us today.
I brought some comic books that are like some of my favorite. This one right here is Deadpool: The Art of War.
Okay.
Ooh.
And this is like I kind of like one-offs and like variants of these because this is just the concept of the book, The Art of War, in I think 4 or 6 parts.
Okay.
So you read just reading it, I got information, I
Right.
got smarter, and it was entertaining.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
How did you get smarter? Like when you're gonna war somebody?
But yeah, it kind of gives you like the same tactics that the book, The Art of War, has.
Oh, okay.
So it goes through the like, oh, if you have an enemy, you want to make sure that you are well planned out, X, Y, and Z.
To our guests, you know which one to get.
It looks like a samurai he's kicking off the end of the court.
Yeah,
Is it a samurai?
yeah. It also goes through like Fruit of Japan.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
All right.
So and then this is like one of those a variant cover of Howard the Duck. They did like the reboot a few years back,
Okay.
and this
I
is,
remember the movie back in the days.
How is he a Marvel superhero? I mean, I've seen him on the
Solomon,
Guardians
do
of
you
the
even
Galaxy.
know how Howard the Duck became a Marvel person?
I don't.
Because that baffles me. I always thought
He was in
Howard the
Guardians of
Duck
the
was Howard the
Galaxy.
Duck.
Yeah.
well, he was a property that they took on, that they purchased, right?
Okay.
And Howard the Duck was the first character to break that fourth wall. So that thing that Deadpool does when he looks in the camera or like
Oh,
talks
Howard
to,
Duck
like,
did that first.
Howard the Duck was the first to do it.
He was like, "Fuck me, Mickey Mouse."
Look at those titties, meh. Like he say stuff like that.
Okay. Quack.
But like it was this comic book. The reason why there's no cover is because like if you meet the artist, like you can either have them sign it or draw something on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
So that's why they sell like blank covers like that. So like you go to conventions, sometimes they're.
And this comic right here, did you purchase it online or did you go to the store and get
I
it?
went to the store.
Okay.
Like there's nothing like going into like the comic book shop looking through all like the new stuff.
And how
that
much
came
did you
out.
pay for that one?
This one $3.99,
Okay, $3.99.
What's it worth now? Do you know?
$2.50.
It went lower.
$2.50.
Went lower.
$2.50. Well, sometimes not everything you get pops. Okay.
That gives me a great idea for merch for us comedians.
Yeah.
We could just buy like a 12-pack of white T-shirts.
Yeah.
And then just sign them and sell them for $30 after the end of the show.
Yeah,
you can sign it or we could draw a picture on it.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Right?
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh.
Just carry around the markers.
Yeah. Just all you use is signing all day.
So
Oh.
and this other one there here, which
These
is this
are
one?
These are all number one issues or
these are like
variants?
first issues. This is the first issue I got of Rick and Morty
Rick and Morty, you guys. A
from
lot of Rick and Morty
Comic Con
fans.
San Diego a few years back.
Nice.
And this was like one of the times when like before it got super, super big. Like I think this was like on season 3. Like Rick and Morty came out like hot. But like once they started like pushing out like comic books, that's when it was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab the first one. Because like the other ones I could read. I could download them.
Yeah.
You could download comic books
Right.
and just read them on your computer.
Do
But
you prefer to read them old school like that or just download them?
old school.
I like that.
Old
And guess, viewers, leave comments. Do you like to read them on the computer or your laptop or whatever? Or do you prefer old school, turning the pages, smelling the pages, you know?
It's the filling
The
it,
feeling? Uh-huh.
the
The
concept.
smell of the glue or the ink. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Like the you can tell how the quality of the comic book is
Uh-huh.
from like the paper.
Right.
Like if the paper has bad like reflective quality. It's
Okay.
like, oh man, don't even.
So you got this at Comic Con in San Diego?
yeah.
Nice.
Now, did you research it before and you go, oh, I want to get this when I go to Comic Con, or you just
No,
stumbled upon it?
I just got a few things. Like then I carried a few of them around. Like the one because I have another one behind there, and these are smaller comic books, like just stories. This is the life after. It's about this guy who goes to hell,
Uh-huh.
but finds out he's also the son of God. And then he has to like connect with I think George Orwell,
Mm-hmm.
and then they fight God. And like this, like the reason why I'm into comic books is this reason alone. Like you can have these like really great small stories
Mhm.
that you're not able to get out anywhere else.
Okay.
Like you're not ever gonna get a story about fighting God
No.
Right.
in like the major theaters or like in like even video games. It's kind of like I think the first Final Fantasy and a few of them, but like it's
Yeah.
hard to get stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Or like this one right now. This is my favorite story I've ever
Big
read
man plans.
because I really would like to make this into like a movie.
Okay.
Okay.
It's this guy is
Is he a midget?
yeah.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
a
Brad
war
Williams
veteran.
play him.
Dude, Brad Williams would be great at it. Like he's a war veteran from the Vietnam War that was used for special ops.
Nice.
They would send all these people with handicaps
Mhm.
to go through the tunnels and fight, right?
Oh, okay.
So he gets all this like war knowledge. And this is the same dude that I met him at the author. I met
Okay.
him at Comic-Con.
Nice. You
And
got
just
the
had him
autograph and
sign
And
everything.
he
it.
signed it too?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh, did he draw that picture?
Yeah, he drew that.
Oh, and that's the character.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
Did you get a picture of him signing it? Also?
No.
Oh, that's
it's
so
kind of
authenticated.
geeking out. I was just
Yeah.
like, oh man,
you
this is
geeked out. All right.
well, because like this story ends up like this dude comes back to his hometown,
Mhm.
right? The girl that he loves is mysteriously murdered,
Oh.
and his bully's the sheriff. So like he
Oh.
has to go back and like it starts off with him like banging out this like black chick in a bar, and then
Yeah.
like her boyfriend comes out and he just like mostly murders him. He's still alive at the end, but like to
He was just looking through tunnels like he did in Vietnam. He just,
The other
he was
tunnels.
trained. Yeah. He was-
he was
other
just
tunnels.
going through them.
the other tunnels.
But like this is like another like reason why it's just like, oh yeah, am I ever gonna see a movie about an action superhero like little person midget?
right.
Like the closest thing's Peter Dinklage in
Yeah,
Game
Peter
of Thrones.
Dinklage from Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
yeah.
Right.
And like
Great
the-
actor.
Again, he could play this guy.
I think he
and
could.
I'm just
Yeah. He's more of an accomplished actor, I think.
Yeah.
And
And award-winning actor.
Yeah.
And he's like crazy.
yeah. And I don't see a small person when I see Peter Dinklage. It's
No,
really weird.
I just look at a dope-ass actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He transcends that.
like, he plays all the roles like he would if there were any other role.
Yeah.
For sure.
But Elf, he was great on Elf.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, no, that wasn't him on Elf, huh? I get my
That's okay.
my midgets mixed up.
I'm sorry. You're little people.
I'm getting my little people.
Okay.
mixed up.
And
But
then the
yeah,
last
that-
last
that's
comic book
terrible.
that you brought us. What was this one?
This is just Old Man Logan.
Oh, yeah. I've colored that.
Really?
I've seen it in coloring books, yeah. And
Oh,
I've colored it.
Yeah, this is a variant ish like cover. So like they came out with I think 3 or 4 of these covers,
Mhm.
and one like again collecting that's the funnest part.
Of course,
Like
finding the odd stuff.
the oddities, the like small like little ones.
And you're getting the number ones.
Yeah, getting the first ones is like and not a reprint. It hurts when you find a number 1 and then there's a
Comic
reprint,
Yeah.
collectors. Be on the
and it's
lookout.
just like oh man,
nice.
why do you even give this to me?
Right.
Like when you get like an original issue, it feels special.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they look like they're in mint condition. I mean, did you actually read this also?
Yeah, but when I read it, I just like
Real gentle with it, huh?
like a goddamn nerd. Yeah.
Like a
I
holy
make sure
grail.
my hands aren't
Like
too
when you-
sweaty.
Oh, some people wear
gloves on,
blue gloves. They wear
Gloves
blue
on.
gloves and
You have a
read it.
hazmat suit on and everything.
Oh man.
Because
Well, I would probably buy two and then just read one and then
Yeah.
put both of them. I don't know. But did you get it for how much? The price?
that was like $3.99.
Oh, okay. Four.
Yeah, and
I
that
love
one
it.
like went up a little bit. It's
Uh-huh.
like maybe 6 or 7 now.
What's the most expensive comic book that you have now that you bought at like a regular price in it?
That I have now,
Yeah.
man, I wish I didn't. That's why I collect number ones,
Okay.
because the most expensive one that I have would probably be, I think, The Walking Dead.
Ooh.
Oh,
is that
nice.
number one walking?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh,
that
that's
one
awesome.
was like, oh man, that one was really good.
What a great series. I love that series.
Oh, it's a great series.
Oh,
yeah.
I love
I
all
just,
kinds of
I just,
Dude.
I just grew tired of it once they let Negan like hang out with the good guys. That's when I kind of tuned out. Enough.
Okay.
The dude baseball batted a lot of people, and he didn't get off. That's when I kind of tuned out. But I did like the show though.
I mean, as an Asian, I lost interest when
Yeah.
Glenn got killed.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Glenn
Oh
got
man.
he got killed by Negan, and then there were no
Yeah.
repercussions.
Yeah. But then some of the spin-offs are pretty good when they have the black dude on there, Fear of Walking
And then
Dead.
they have the
Yeah.
Daryl one too.
Daryl
right?
Dixon
Daryl?
is hot, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's one with him and the chick on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
And that was one where like they separated the comic book and the series,
okay.
where like things didn't really happen. Like, but the execution of what's his name with the baseball bat,
Yeah.
that was just as hard, because like you're reading, like when you read the comic book,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you get into their relationship more deep. Like you get into like the love that his character and his wife had.
Yeah.
And the thing about like The Walking Dead, it was like one of the series that when you first look at it, you think it's a zombie series.
Right.
But
Anything but that.
yeah, it's like a human series where like you find out the only real villains are other humans.
yeah, and how they act during an apocalypse.
Yeah.
So are you planning on going? Because I think Edwin and I are going to go to Comic-Con this year. Are you planning on going this year too?
Maybe if I'm still in town, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
I like the fact that Glenn is an Asian dude and he hooked up with a white chick.
Yeah.
As an Asian dude, that's a success story when you hear like, because it's usually like white guys going after our women, you know what I mean? And women and Asians liking white dudes, and you know. But when you get an Asian dude and hooks up with a white
It
chick,
is
it's
on.
like victory.
Anytime I see an
Said
Asian guy with a
match.
white chick, I'm like, that guy can drift
He
he can rap. That dude has style.
Yeah. definitely. That's something.
and then this last thing you just brought those. That was it.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
this is probably like one of the most special collector's things that I have.
Okay.
ooh.
Because an ex got this for me a few years back. It was like
Okay.
it was a Christmas. It was a birthday gift.
Oh,
Nice.
And
she's not an ex. I mean, she wasn't an ex at the time.
but no, she was my
Okay.
girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like then this is a Pit Boy from Fallout,
'Cause that's
and
pimp if you get an ex-girlfriend still buying you stuff.
you just gotta be friendly.
Good
Good luck with that one. No, that's not gonna happen. Not in our world. But go ahead.
And what series is it from?
This is Fallout.
Okay.
This was when the release of Fallout 4 came out.
So Fallout's a video game, right? And then now they have a series on Netflix,
Yeah.
right?
Are you a
And
fan of that, Solomon? The Fallout?
Very much, yeah.
Okay, Solomon.
My
Boy, Solomon likes Fallout.
well, because the video game and the series are kind of very similar
Okay.
in the sense that like everything that gets released is like a little bit at a time. So Fallout, I really started with Fallout and Fallout 3 because
Okay.
that was the one for PlayStation 3.
Okay.
But prior to that, they were like top over the top games were like top down, where like you're moving the character. It wasn't as exciting.
All right.
But with this, like you're exploring worlds. You find out like, oh man, the vault, they're experimenting on people. Oh, not everybody died in the
Uh-oh,
explosion.
spoilers.
Huh?
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Okay, now show
Sorry,
us
spoilers.
show us before we wrap the show.
Okay,
Please
sorry.
show us what you got here.
Sorry, this is what I got. It came in this package. Open it up.
Ooh, snaps.
Video game.
The video game came in a still case.
Oh, that's
Like,
fire.
a still case.
Look at that, Solomon. Better recognize.
Wow.
And then this is an actual.
Like, is it a camcorder or is
No, it's it's a
It's a
replica
weapon?
of the Pit Boy
oh.
that they use in the game to like read the stats of the
Oh,
land
my
to
goodness.
read.
This
Like,
is
yeah.
really cool.
That's probably
Oh, there it is right there.
so good.
Wow.
And they wear it in their arm?
Yeah, they wear it in their arms. It tells them like the radiation level. It tells them like their
Oh,
weapons.
Really cool, man.
And I am like,
And look what it's going for too. So this is good stuff.
$316.
yeah,
Nice.
no, this
So
is like a
you know what?
collectible.
It didn't work out with the girl, but you got this.
Oh, we're still friends. She gets me Disneyland tickets.
Oh hell no, man! I don't know how you do it.
Gift that keeps giving.
Well, to all the viewers and watchers out there, if you guys have this Fallout Boy, put your comments. Tell us what you like about
And
it.
stay friends with your exes.
Stay friends with your exes. Stay friend with your exes. Collect comic books. We thank you guys for listening and watching to our kickoff show of 2025.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Collector Strikes Back. Thank you so much, Johnny Roque.
Thank you very much.
Edwin San Juan. Manny Maldonado. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.